Hey everyone, welcome back, and we are back in Hydroneer because we had an update today. And there's a lot of stuff to cover, so we're going to go over this pretty quickly. First, right off the bat, if you can hear, we have some background music. Lovely. The soundtrack is on YouTube. You can mute the sound there if you want. But you also notice right off the bat we have 4 save game files we can use now. And let's head into the patch notes and see what was patched before we get into some of the new stuff. So here's today's updates. We are going to be starting a new game because it's recommended to restart because it was almost a complete overhaul. So we'll get into the new stuff here in just a minute. Let's come down here to changes. That was a patch today also. So, we mentioned before, crucible size increased. Fish textures are now associated with the size of the fish. Hydro coins. Well, we mentioned this in my last video. No numbers past the decimal point. Placeable lamp is a little bit shorter. I haven't mentioned that one before. We'll look into it. The harvester output speed has been reduced. Pans can now fill the vehicle tanks, which is awesome. Sale price has been increased. Spanner price has been reduced. Crouching has been reworked, which probably means they got rid of the little bugs where if you crouch on conveyors you get stuck, or if you crouch like in between two of the roof tiles you can get stuck. We mentioned that the resources spawn around the pan instead of in the very center, so we don't get those large geysers of nuggets. The walls were changed from red wooden to the 10 walls. Doors and wall ramps removed from the game. That's because something up there. Hydro coins combine. It's bigger than. Oh, I didn't know that one. So our stacks can only get to 100k, then we need a new stack. Awesome. Conveyor saves its selection state. We mentioned that. Ram drill no longer has a downward path to check for. Okay, so that was, if you remember one of my first videos, you could place the ram drill anywhere and then shovel a little bit of dirt underneath it and it'll work. So that's been changed. Items can no longer be constructed underground. Well, that's going to be a bummer. I liked hiding the pipes, but that's alright, we'll work around it. Resource spawn sizes, relation to depth has been changed. Oh, nerfed. So we might not get any more big nuggets here at the small claim. The beginner claim. Pressure tanks burn shards half as fast. That's good because we went through those. I mentioned that a couple times where it seemed like we were just digging just to power the pressure tanks. The rifle drill, mag drill, and backpack have been removed. He did something completely different with that. So here's some fixes. Items can only be fixed if the spanners are paid for. The glitch with that was you could take your broken item into the shop, pick up a spanner, and repair it. So that's been fixed. Sound issue, relic stability, placing items while building. So a lot of improvements just to kind of make it more stable because we have the release in 2 weeks. Well, two and a half weeks. Today is, as of this recording, it's Friday evening. I'm going to try and get this video out tonight, but it might not be till tomorrow morning. But a week from this coming Thursday. Yeah, so a week and a half. Optimizations, the vertical conveyor belts improved. Improved shovel. Major optimizations. And complete overhaul of the vehicles. So, the new stuff. Let's get into a game to look at some of the new stuff. You guys can go down this list. I'll kind of leave it here for a second. if you guys want to pause and take a look. And then there's the rest of it right there. So magnet on the stick is what was changed from the backpack. Oh, and there's a pipe cork. And seeds. We'll get into seeds. So let's go new game. Actually, I don't want to overwrite that game yet. We're going to go down here to 4 and hit new game. So that's the same. We're nice. It's daytime. Truck's the same. Well, that's the same. Again, if I didn't point it out already, this bridge has been widened so that we can get our truck up to that one. So let's get down here. Yeah, no more decimals. We don't have any money. Let's take a look around. So, yeah, I think these were like at $2 or something, or 12 buckets for $1. I think these were 50 cents before. Nothing new there. Fishing poles, nothing new. Again, these are a lot wider than they were, which is going to be nice. And these are the new light posts. Not as tall. It has a very nice new texture to it. I keep telling him he needs to put these in the game too, so that we can mount these when we build our houses. Pipes all look the same here. Here's the grinding wheel. So this thing here, if you read it, grind uncut gems into cut gems with this mounted stone wheel. So you place this like you would the anvil or any other block really, and you use that. You'll find uncut gems. I mentioned this in my last video. You find uncut gems, bring them to here to cut them before you combine them with your bars. So that's all the same. That's new. Mining helmets. So no more mining in the dark. We're definitely going to need one of these. I don't think these are shard powered. Wonder if, let's see, so we got the mining helmet. There we go. Well, pick it up. I have it. I drop it. I pick it up again. It disappears. Pick it up, drop it. Nope, it's gone. Wonder if that was, I don't know if that's a bug or intended. Either way, I picked it up and it disappears. Oh, I guess that must be a feature then. It does it with that too. So let's get over here. Oh, come on. Let's do a little bit of digging, get some money. I'll bring you guys right back. I've been through this again, or before. Don't want to bore you too much, but if this is one of your guys' first videos, come over here, grab this. So let's make this a little bit easier. Drop that there. Over here. Over here. Drop it in there. And dump it in there. Now back over here. And let's check out this the spawning. So it used to, everything would spawn right in the center of the pan. You got nothing. Really? Nothing at all. I guess that's what he meant by nerfing it. Where'd that brush go? Right there. Hey, we got a couple nuggets. So, One spawned pretty close to center. Another one spawned off to the side. Alright. I think, if I remember right, he also changed the distance. Maybe a little bit, but that's still... Alright, let me do a little bit of digging. We'll get a little bit of money, and I'll bring you guys back. We'll take a trip down to the other town, so we can see what's going on over there. I'll be right back. Alright, let's go flag height. Now let's go for a drive. So, the actual vehicle itself looks about the same. Actually, while we're at it, let's test this. Normally, if you take your coins, put them in a pan or bucket, you throw them in the back of the truck, get in. Ah, look at that. It automatically fixed itself. Seen it pop right up, saying, oh, here we are. We got everything accounted for. Wow, that's fast. It's a lot faster now going forward. I like that. That was one of my complaints. I think it was actually in one of my last videos. It was just a lot faster going backwards than forward. So let's check out this town first. I don't see anything different. Let's run over there and have a look. I see something next to the table that I don't recognize. Oh, he keeps moving now. That's awesome. In one of my very first video, I mentioned how you can just jump out of the truck and it'll stop. So now it slows too. Okay, so that's that and that. So it'll slow to a stop now. Awesome. Oh, we can still drive through trees. Alright, so here's something that's new. Scrapyard. Let's jump out. So, scrapyard. The way he set this up. So you take anything you don't want. Like let's say you have a bunch of pipes laying around. Bring the pipes over here. Set them on the little furnace part here. Climb up here. Hit the button. The forge fires up. And you get junk blocks or scrap blocks. I forgot the actual name for them. And then you take those and you take them to like a jeweler over there, way over on the other side of the town, and you get coin for it. So this is something else he's added, the fancy furniture shop. So this is your kind of end game furniture. Well, maybe not end game. Prices aren't too bad. $140 for the tables. Carpets are $340. That's a little high for fancy beds instead of the cot. Nothing else over here. Throne. 14,000. So once we get into the big nuggets, we can get that. We got some deer trophies we can throw as decorations. Buy the tables here too. And we can buy the golden head statues. Okay, 1,200. Nothing back here. No, what is... Oh, okay, that says the same as that. Okay, I just reused the texture. Safes. So I mentioned this. You can open it up. I don't want to open it. Bye-bye. Yeah, you can't open it here. But you can open it up and store some bars in. These are the fish trophies. You can throw your fish, mount your fish on there and throw it on the wall like that. And these are the little plinths. Pillars. Decorative pillars. Show off. You can you click and it'll place your gems on there. You don't have to drop them. You actually place them. And of course, you know, he's got plans to improve on this. You see, there's a lot of extra room. So more to come there, but that's going to be fun to play with. And let's get into the housing before we go into the materials. So we expanded this. This is a lot larger, so you can place a lot more. We have fishing pots. So what you do with these, I don't have enough for it, but you throw them in the water and you'll see a little fish will spawn in there. Then you just pick them up and drop them out. So you can, set a few of those, and instead of sitting there fishing all day. But he left the fishing poles in there if you'd rather do that. Tool racks. We mentioned these. You place your tools in there, but the trick is with the hammer, you have to fill up the slots, lock it down, and then you can put the hammer in here. But still, that'll be nice. You set it right next to your anvil or something, and you have your tools sitting right there. So this is, the roofs are the same. The walls are now the metal walls. But we also now have large wood foundations. So these are 2 by 2. So we don't have to place, 4 blocks. We can just use one wooden foundation. So that works. We also have, this is the new door. He went with a modular system here with 2 by 2 pieces to save on construction time. Everyone complained about how it took so long to build one wall. You were making several trips back and forth to build the whole house. And then same with the windows here. That's got a vertical bars, and that's got the cross window frame, and then thatch roof. Those will come in handy. Paintbrush. So you can buy some paint here, and then you can paint the walls whatever you want. And I thought there was, those are the lamp posts. I feel like I'm missing something here. Oh, I guess that's it. So yeah, this is the new housing. So completely redone. You can still do the 10 walls if you want. You can do that for like a shed or something. Then you can use these. If you want it. So that was, like he said, completely redone. Really nice. Yeah, it doesn't look like the doorway was widened. Yeah, that's alright. So, you can't, you can still come through here. You just have to do it. You have to jump over. That's alright. Oh, he made that a lot bigger. That's why. He moved it back some, and he wanted to kind of fence that in. So, right off the bat, Goliath drill. I'm imagining this is more for your deep dirt. More pressure, get better yield. And this just gets faster. So this will just do your top level dirt. This will give you better results for your dirt. Funnel. Everyone wanted a funnel. So we have a funnel. Looks nice. So that'll be great for making sure everything lands on the center of a conveyor belt. Pipes are organized. Here's that tool bag for spanners. Comes with, I believe it was 6 uses. There, let's just put it down here and look. Come on. So 3, 4, 5 uses. Each time you use it, it'll take one of the spanners out of the bag. When you use the last one, the bag just disappears out of your hand. So that'll come in handy. That's the same. Those are the same. Corks. You can place these at the end of the conveyors. And if you don't want to, like, if you've got, like this one, or, like if you have your splitter, here, let me place it here. If you have your splitter here, and you've got your input coming in here, but then kind of like I built my house, and then here you've got a straight conveyor and then a vertical conveyor, you have to keep the valve open so that it provides water to the bag. But if you don't have anything here, you can put a cork in the end to keep the water from dripping out. So that's what the corks are for. If you have to keep the valve open, you can put those in to stop it. No, that's all the same. We already talked about the crucibles. Vertical belts are fixed. These, remember, settings now. We talked about that. That's going to be awesome. Just say, keep you from forgetting it. And then here's the tool racks again. So these are gone. We have, these are the new tools. So a magnet staff. It's just a magnet on a stick, on a steak. If you guys know that reference, throw it in the comments. I'd love to see who knows that reference. So instead of having the charged backpack, you just have the magnet on the stick. And then we have a saw. Now a saw, as you see, cuts metal bars in half. So if you have a large bar, you can cut it in half and use that to make one whole, like make a necklace. Or if you don't want to sell the whole bar yet. So that's what that's for. And then the grinding wheel we already talked about, and then scales. So this, throw it out here. You see here the numbers. You drop your bar on here, and it'll tell you how much it weighs and how much it is worth at the jeweler, not at the stock market. So that would be if you were to take your bar or nugget to a jeweler, just throw it on the table, how much it would be worth. So that's it for the new stuff. Let me get back to our little dig site. Should have brought a shovel. I wonder something. Where's my coin? Because there was another little, I don't know if you want to call it a bug, but if we do that, let's buy a shovel. Just a basic. Throw that in here. We'll leave that money. It's not much. We're not going to need it. Oh. Let's head over here, because there was a small bug where you can dig without paying for the land. So I want to see if that's still a thing. So as you can see, new game, still can't stop. But I love how that rolls a little bit now. So new game, we haven't paid this, or we haven't purchased it. As you can see, it's still for sale. The sign's still here. But can we? No, you cannot. That's awesome. You used to be able to do that. Alright, so now you have to buy it. So what he did, and I kind of seen this when he was showing off the fishing pots, is there's buildable areas. So of course they're invisible, but in that buildable area he probably has it set so digging is not allowed if the plot is not purchased. So when you purchase the plot, it unlocks the buildable area, allowing you to dig. So that's good. we're making progress. We're getting ready for that May 8th release. I still can't. It's going to be fun, especially because right now, you know, there's only a handful of people. I'd say maybe 100, maybe more than that. I don't have the exact number, but there's only a handful of people that have access to this game as it sits right now. There are a lot of people that are still playing the older versions, but what we want to do is we want to see. I want to find some gems. I want to show you guys that. So I'm going to pause real quick. I know we're already at 25 minutes. We'll find some gems, and I will get back to you guys as soon as I do, so I can show you kind of what's going on with that. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys. I kind of, not really cheated, but I dug a hole out and just dumped the dirt so I can get a little bit deeper to find some gems. And here's the first one I found right here. This looks like a sapphire. It is uncut. So what we would have to do is take that. Let's run this up the hill and see if we can't get that grinding stone real quick for you guys. I hope I have enough here. We shall find out. 79. I don't think that's enough. I think we need twice that. But let's go find out. Or if I remember right, it was like 100 and I think it was 143. Where'd it go? Oh, right there. 126. So yeah, we'll need a little bit more. But yeah, so that's how that would work though, is you get those uncut gems now. And you would need to take these. I don't know if I can't really get you any closer to it than that. Actually, I probably could. I take this and set it right there. So there you go. That is an uncut sapphire. You would take that. I wonder if... Nope. Take that. Not buildable. Where am I? Right there. Yeah, you would take that to the grinding wheel. Maybe I'll do that in my next episode, start showing off some of this new stuff. Actually, I have an idea. If we go to... No, because my old save doesn't have this in the save. My old save has the pre-cut gems in the dirt. So yeah, we'd have to actually start playing around with that, and we'll get into that. I haven't done any episodes in a while. I've been kind of hectic around the house. I've been doing more streams than actual recordings, but I told you guys I'd put this out as soon as I could, and it came out today, and here we are. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll pick up a new dig here. See if we can't find those relics again, and we will get into the new stuff and see how this game plays. And I'm really enjoying the music. It's nice and soothing, and this game just, as cartoony as it looks, it still looks great. I enjoy the foliage here. I mean, for a one developer team, this is above and beyond. You get it swaying, trees are swaying, the waterfall looks good from back here. Of course, you know, when you get closer, you can see the squares in it, but no biggie. So, Thanks for watching, everyone. Come back for the next one. We will start playing around with that and some of the new things, and we're going to head to a bigger claim fairly quickly. We're not going to set up a big water setup over here. We'll just kind of dig deep, see what kind of resources we get, and just kind of pile up the money, and as soon as we can get some, we'll head out for greener pastures. So, thanks for watching, everyone.